Hello! Don't mind the mess behind me. Don't mind it. Hello everyone! Today is exactly the 9th of September 2015 and this means that it's only 2 more days until Lollapalooza festival starts. So now today is the 10th of September and tomorrow we're gonna set off to Berlin. Today is the 15th of September 2015 and I just returned from Lollapalooza Berlin and this is my Lollapalooza vlog video. This is my video all about Lollapalooza. I've been in Berlin before. I have definitely been in Berlin before. It's not a city that I really like. I think it's really cool to visit as a tourist because you can see a lot of stuff there. It also is like a pretty hip and modern and cool city for young people to live. Like most of the German music scene is located there and I don't know, I'm not really liking it. I don't want to live there. Everyone who lives in Berlin just thinks that he's super cool. He's the coolest person in the entire world. I feel intimidated when I live there. I would constantly feel that I'm not cool enough for that city. I've packed everything now in the evening. I've taken my Harry Potter with me and a music magazine with the Libertines on the cover, and they've got the timetable and our bus tickets, and then here's my festival ticket, so yeah. And here's my suitcase. Strangest thing ever to go on a festival. You carry around a suitcase and you check in into a hostel. It's one of the strangest things ever. I've got my iPod recharging here, and I've got the new Libertines album here already. I don't know why it comes out tomorrow, but the postman delivered it this morning already. So I listened to it and I'm gonna put it on my iPod so I can get into the Libertines mood. So just gonna start from the beginning. So we traveled to Berlin on Friday already, on the 11th of September. And the day didn't start too well for me. Just before I wanted to leave home, I checked Facebook and I saw that the Libertines cancelled the gig on Thursday night, which was in London, and they also cancelled the Manchester gig on Friday due to a medical situation, as it was called back then. And I was a little bit worried about the Lollapalooza gig on Saturday because this was basically the gig that I was looking forward to the most. I bought the ticket because of this gig. So then on Friday we travelled to Berlin and checked in our hostel, which was full of Lollapalooza people, and yeah, ate in a restaurant. Didn't do very much on Friday. Moving straight over to Saturday morning, the festival Lollapalooza opened at 11 o'clock and we wanted to be there at that time, so we went there early and got our wristbands, and I wanted to test whether the cashless system works this time, and I went straight to the merchandise and I purchased this nice bag, this nice Lollapalooza bag, and it worked fantastically. So we were just walking around the location. It was on this old airport in Berlin Tempelhof, which is amazing. I really loved the location. This whole setting was just very nice and the sun was shining as well, so no, she doesn't know what she's missing. Ja. Oh, und die Screens sind so wie beim Reading so hochkant. Das finde ich aber, glaube ich, nicht so geil. Aber okay. Nicht so. Es ist nicht so wie in Manslagen auf dem Dorf, wo so die Sanitäter, die
einmal angucken, ob sie... Also weißt du, wenn du es nicht checkst, dann ist das Kraftwerk.
Ja.
Wir können uns auch wirklich...
The stages, I really like the stages. They were colourful and in this natural Lollapalooza style. There was just so much beautiful things around at Lollapalooza, and we were just enjoying a lot the atmosphere. We're a little bit bothered by all the fashion people around, all the fashionable people, but we enjoyed ourselves anyways. Lollapalooza has a very familiar, gives you a very family feeling and is very family friendly. So it was quite nice. A German band called Raz were to open Lollapalooza on main stage too, and went to see them. They are awesome, I love them. I'm just really looking forward to their album release, which is due in October, and I'm waiting for this for 2 years already now. And the album better be good. The tracks you can already listen to on YouTube are Youth and Enjoyment and Black Feathers, I guess. So well, after that we still had lots of time, and we were just wandering around again until we went to James Bay. I do like James Bay. He, yeah, I kind of like him. He has some very slow songs that I don't like. And the audience, which was only teenagers that haven't been on a festival before, was a little bit irritating, but overall, with the sun and everything, it was a nice gig. And after that, we went to FFS, which, if you might know, is the collaboration of Franz Ferdinand and Sparks. I'm a lover of Franz Ferdinand, and I don't really like Sparks, but their set was amazing. They were just dancing around, and I think the most beautiful thing to see is Alex Kapranos dancing on stage. It's hilarious, and they also played some Franz Ferdinand songs, so that was a nice treat. But then we went to the alternative stage. Yes, so alternative, to watch Churches, and Churches played for an hour, so I thought like, oh my god, it's gonna be so hard. I'm not really listening to Churches when I'm at home. I like the music, I like the style, but I just can't like listen to it for an hour or for an entire album. But the gig was fine. It was nice to dance along, and the sun, they were playing sometime around sunset, so that was a really nice setting. And then after that, the Libertines were due. Yeah, it wasn't clear that they're gonna go on stage. We were waiting for half an hour. We were waiting for 1.5 hours there, and it was still unclear if they're gonna perform. In the end, they came on stage. They played loads of new songs. I've been listening to the new album Anthems for Doomed Youth since the night before, and so far I love it. My favourite song is definitely Fame and Fortune, but I love Yuma Waterloo and Gungadin already, and so many other songs. You can really see that the chemistry between Peter and Carl is perfect again. They had fun on stage, even though Peter had the panic attack just 2 days before. It's just Pete Doherty and Carl Barrett. No, there's nothing obsessive with me and the Libertines. Not at all. No, nothing obsessive. No. This is nothing obsessive. No. They've been tired, yes. They've been playing live for the last 2 weeks non-stop. I took this one photo that is very terrible but really captures the moment. And then it was Sunday. First gig we wanted to see was Wolf Alice, and oh dear, I love Wolf Alice. They are not only most blocked about band in 2014, no, they are amazing. I think there's more of them to come in the future. They're gonna be on top, I don't know. I love the gig, I love the atmosphere, and after that we went to Brand New, and that was really nice too. After that we were going to Beatsteaks, which is a Berlin band which is singing and performing in English. They are a little bit punkish, but yeah, they are really a fun band for festivals. They really lifted the mood, and yes. After that we were a little bit going to Little Dragon, but yeah, no. I think you have to be either a lot more drunk for Little Dragon, or have to take LSD or any other drugs to enjoy them, or you have to be in a very small setting, because I saw them on Laneway Festival in Australia this year, and their gig was amazing, but the magic didn't really come across. And then it was time for Muse, and Muse, I'm not really a Muse hardcore fan. I appreciate what they do, I know they're big, and that's why I went to their headline show. And the show was good. I don't like the new songs. They played loads of songs I know, even though I'm not a real fan and I don't listen to their music. It was fun, and it was a perfect ending for Lollapalooza Festival. So well, overall it was a nice festival. Even though the people were a little bit not too nice, there was some shitty music like Sam Smith, Macklemore and Robin Schulz. But yeah, overall, just because of the Libertines gig, it was amazing. It was totally worth the money, and I will be maybe returning there next year if they book Blur or something. So yeah, goodbye everyone. I have 3 pairs of these nasty shoes. My favourite movie of all time is V for Vendetta. I can watch it over and over again. My favourite holiday destination is Biarritz in France. I love music.